The year has been starting off really, really great for me, man. I just want to tell everybody thank you for being patient. Us in Revolt was off for a few weeks. Last show was great. I wasn't in the studio. I was on location in Miami. I just want to tell the whole audience and everybody who fucks with us, thank you so much. Larry, you know, it's been chilly in a lot of studios lately, so I got my, pardon me, if I got my hat, my coat on, I was just making sure they had the temperature right in this joint.
Since I'm starting the year off at the top of your Explorer, are you not entertained?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure I was warm enough.
I was wondering why you were so...
Nah. I don't know what games people playing out here, but the heat been going off in a few joints, so I was making sure I was going to be warm enough when I got in here today. That smoke in the background right here, that's not from coldness. That's being on fire.
It's cold in here.
You got one of these. I'm not laughing at this.
Yes, you are. I love y'all, man.
As you can see, as you know, sometimes when you talk, you can see the smoke coming out your mouth when you inside. Pause. So I just wanted to make sure the temperature was good, but the temperature is good here. Everything is good, man. So I want to start off today's show with a couple things. Last week I said a couple things that I'm not going to deal with, and I didn't finish my list. And I'm not going to finish it every show. I'm just going to say a few things per episode. But I'm going to start this week off and telling people more things. This week, I'm starting off with this.
Big L had a name for herself. She has some dangerous ass brothers.
That what Cam said.
They was uptown really shaking and moving and shit like that. You dig? And that's not my part of town. That was uptown. You dig? Yeah, Cam used to be scared to death of them niggas to the point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers and shit like that. I didn't understand how that looked.
So
Cam was a basketball player. Basketball. You heard?
Right. That was a skit when y'all was playing basketball, nigga threw the ball and shit. Get up. That
was a skit.
I say these niggas, I think that's a skit, yeah.
Right. He was talented. He was a dancer.
No.
Mase didn't excel at the rapping really to after high school they started getting on and shit like that, and then he excelled and then started getting on first and signed first, and then that helped Cam and everybody get on and shit like that. But as far as making a name for themselves in the street, nobody had no name in the street like that.
I feel like with Cam's disses, it's a little bit of love in it. Like he always kind of tells him to grow up.
Murder! How you doing, man?
I'm not his soldier. I was the CEO of Diplomats. I made Diplomats with him. I was with him for every bit of his journey. I held him down. I took that position of holding him down. And they know what I've done. And they could dance around it all they want and shit like that, joking, but they know if I get upset, it's gonna be a real problem.
What's happening? Oh, man, this is crazy, man.
Mace, Cam, Bloodshed, all that shit started out my grandmother's house. Everybody got signed living with me in my grandmother's house, with me, not with them. They was all living with me.
Oh, shit.
It started with Mace. He didn't do the right thing.
All right. How was your vacation, man? How was your vacation?
How was yours?
What you? Oh, man.
I watched Mace shit on Cam and everybody around him. A bitch like all the time. You heard? Like I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard?
Okay.
It's what they want.
Cam and Mace were so-called best friends, grew up together, and R.I.P. Hottie. Like I was there for everything. That's the one thing that people can't never say is that I wasn't there for every single thing.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna address a couple things because we've been on vacation and a lot of niggas been talking since I was on vacation.
Cam enemies were my enemies. Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like. And I already see how he was handling Cam, so I definitely didn't like him. You dig? And then I seen how much love Cam had for him and how Cam was jumping out the window for him, which a friend should and shit like that. Like, being overprotective, making sure nothing happened. Like, he was trying his best to make sure that Mase stayed as safe as possible. But Mase had got that money and lost his motherfucking mind. As he's supposed to, man. He grew up in a kid that doesn't have what most of us had. He was probably more or less fortunate than most of us. Didn't have the sneakers, didn't have all that shit coming up, so.
You are a guardian angel and designer, nigga. What the f is you talking about, man? You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you.
I did a lot for them niggas in their life. You heard? Both of them.
Do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. Not met, how you got cool with us? I want y'all to go Google Camron 1995 freestyle. Yeah, now go Google Mase, Camron, Cardan, DJ Clue. Google Children of the Corn 12-minute freestyle. Google Bloodshed and Camron, Children of the Corn freestyle.
Google it.
Are you at any of these places? No, nigga. You was not there, man. You wasn't there, nigga.
I was my own boss. I did what I did as a soldier because I was a soldier. I had the soldiers. You didn't tell me nothing. Everybody don't got the mind of a real leader.
This is what happened, how Jomo got cool with us. We were popping. It wasn't no internet. Mase, myself, Big L, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this. It wasn't no secret. Basically, you heard our freestyles. Yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. More freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house?
I gave them food and shelter when they didn't have it, not saying they couldn't get it, but they know the situations that they were in. You know what I mean? As school kids. And
So they were in school, they got kicked out, you said?
both of them got kicked
Both
out.
of them got kicked out and you gave them food and shelter.
I never needed nowhere to stay.
They came to live with me in the projects in my grandmother's house.
So yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to sometime. A little maybe.
So you got the apartment to yourself. They come, but you still got to pay the rent.
Yeah, I paid the rent. I paid Who to Love rent. That was Mase manager. I was a hustler. I always been a hustler.
You were in the streets.
I know how to make money.
You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan.
Yeah, nigga, you a boss and you helped put everything together. This whole started in my grandmother's house.
You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in. So you can sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem?
I'm a Harlem. I am from Harlem.
Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem.
Jim Jones. You don't think he's from Harlem?
Nope. They never talk about him being in Harlem. I think he's from North Bronx or some shit.
And I believe he's from, he claims a blood gang out there.
Britney Spears claims a blood gang. And
And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Make's like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap.
I didn't teach myself how to rap for nothing. I learned myself how to rap. I've taught my lessons and I taught myself, you dig? And I put myself in this position. Whenever I do my interviews, I'm very real with myself.
Mace actually taught you how to rap, literally. You say it.
Mase actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap. Mase helped me learn how to rap. Mase actually sat me down and showed me, Mase taught me how to rap, the magic to rap.
We taught you how to rap. How you ran the whole organization.
I credit a lot to Cam, but I also credit a lot to us because behind closed doors, it was us that put him in that position.
How you made Diplomat. You ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy. That's how you got down originally.
I'm from the real bottom of nothing. I've been traveling on the train since I've been 8 and 9. I've been telling people this for years. Like, I'm a real anomaly. Like, I'm different in New York City. I was a man long before I was supposed to be a man.
What's your full name?
Joseph Guillermo Jones Jr.
You see the smile. Yeah, it's blue, and I'm missing a piece. Still shines like a sapphire in a junkyard. That's cause I scrub with Dash Wash. Little bit of grit, lot of glow. So grab your brush, point it like you mean it, and floss like a boss. Dash Wash, baby.
I'm extremely happy today.
Wow.
I'm very happy. I'm extremely happy of what I've accomplished, who I've become, what I've overcame, what I have the ability to do. Oh. Shit.
Now, to the next point. You make up with every that put hands on you. Every that put hands on you or you get to altercation, you cool with them. You tried to chase French Montana out the game, that ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot, pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie, you're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing, you gotta eat it, just sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. And I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You gonna be 50 next year. But the niggas who do this, you cool with, and then you try to handle it sophisticatedly, you keep going on and on like niggas give a f about all that shit, bro. Niggas don't care about none of that shit, my nigga. Niggas don't care a little bit, my nigga. That's first and foremost. I'm gonna wrap it up with a couple things real quick. What I'll finish with is this, man. I'm never here to downplay your character. As much as you try to degrade my character for years and push me under the bus and say, I ain't start this and I ain't do that, and you started Pink and you made the Diplomats, which is just, if people choose to believe that, then look, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you to, man. But at the end of the day, man, I'm never trying to downplay your character. But you keep running around with these 25-year-old stories. Do you ever hear me talk about when you ran on me when BMF pulled up? When you ran in the hotel, they chased you to the beach. They chased you to the beach, nigga. You was in the sand. You was getting wet from the water, from the ocean. I don't pump that. Took your rags off. I don't pump all that shit, because I ain't trying to degrade your character. You know why? Because the revolution was televised. That's why I'm here. That's why I gotta work like that. That's why me and Murder is here.
You know, what was your reaction when Camron brought up all these old stories and everything about you?
I laugh, man. I got this thing, man. People laugh at the lies, but the truth always hurt. You know, lies are more entertaining. You heard? You get to laugh, you get the joke, but the truth is a serious thing, no matter how you look at it. The truth is what the truth is.
Yeah, you know.
The revolution was televised, because you talking about, and I'll wrap it up real quick with this, because I'll be here for an hour, we got other shit to do. Stop tricking out their freedom, bro. Because get around you to put themselves in better situations, bro. Not to be in worse situations than they was before they met you. That's why come around, but then you send them on dummy missions and trick them out their freedom. Max is doing 75. I know you don't give a f. Jaja just wanted to be a rapper. Jaja had 10 years, man. We don't know where Jeter at. Stro is just missing. I don't know what the f happened to Stro. Slicey, 12 years. His godson, that was 13 years old, 8 years. Shotty, he was trying to be 12 years. You know what's gangster? Emery is gangster. You know what's gangster? Biggs is gangster. Biggs come home for jail, still got a stake in Rockefeller, whatever him and Jay-Z worked out, that's cool. Or whatever he got St. John as artist, he working with Drink Champs. That's gangster. Not throwing back in the pot to eventually do something that could get them back in the same situation. This is gonna be the last time I address this. Whatever you got to say after this, good luck. I wish you luck. I got other shit to do. Dipset movement was from 2001 to 2006-07. It's 2025. What are we talking about here? From 2007 to 2025, I got other shit to do. This is not on my motherfucking plate. So I wish y'all the best. I don't care what niggas say after this. I'm not addressing it no more. Believe what you want to believe, because I got other things to do. You feel me, Murder? I ain't want to snap on them no shit. But yeah, I'm good.
You know, the internet gets kind of crazy with the lies. The lies be
can't-
going crazy on the
I
internet.
mean, well,
man.
the
They
lies
say,
start from a narrative, and the narrative starts from a person, and you just got to look at it like that. But I've never been one in my life to care about clearing up no rumors. Like, that shit just takes time out my day from making money. I know who I am. I'm very comfortable in my skin. I stand 10 toes down on everything I believe in. I don't change my pivot, and everybody knows that. I mean, as you can see, I would not be here if I did anything else but be me.
Can you pass me that?
Here goes some popcorn, Stats.
Thanks. Definitely need it. Oh.
What you think Cam gonna do? You think he just gonna sit there and you think he gonna and Jim rhymed first. You know what I mean? Well, actually Cam and 50 said what they was talking about what they said. Jim heard that. He came back and said that. Now motherfucking Cam, what you think Cam gonna do? Cam is a lyricist. He's gonna make you feel any type of stupidity way that's possible. He's gonna say shit to basically kick you in your nuts. You know what I mean? He's gonna rip your heart out. Remember the old school when they was doing electric boogie and they grabbed the nigga by the heart, pulled the heart, they just had it in their head. And bit the through it, stomped on it. That's what you gonna hear. It's basically they was going back and forth. After that, like I said, it went to the money. That's the whole point of the situation. Yeah, he gonna say Jim is from the Bronx, cause he know that is gonna be a touchy. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to say if you battling, if you with your girl, if you with your lady, or if you whoever you choose to be with. Put it that way. Not you per se, but just people on earth. Whoever you choose to be with. If you arguing with your spouse, or if you arguing with your sister, if you arguing with your brother, they gonna say the that make you wanna fight. You know what I'm saying?
Cam and Jim history go back before me. You understand what I'm saying? Like Cam and when I met Cam and Jim, they were super close. So I honestly don't really know Jim being from the Bronx and all that. You know what I'm saying? When I met them, they was in 5H, which is, you know what I'm saying, Jim's apartment, and that's, you know, like I guess that time was after all the stuff Cam had said already with the Children of the Corn and Jim, you know, whatever he said. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, when I got there, Cam and Jim was like this, super tight. Mase wasn't even in the picture. I don't know Mase like that. You know what I'm saying? Every time I seen Mase, it's been a mutual, you know what I'm saying, respect there. So, you know, that's what that's been as far as me and Mase. You know what I'm saying? As far as, yeah, when I met Cam and Jim, they were already Trump tight and locked in. You understand what I'm saying? The Diplomats was already a name they had. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit there and claim I made the Dip, so that's not something I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I made Dipset though, the two. Yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying?
That was your idea?
Hey, yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, it just like shit I said in a rhyme. A lot of things I used to say in the rhymes used to just stick sometimes, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just something we'll say. Like, even like words like the Goonies and shit like that, those are words we said in rhymes, and then they just stuck out. We'll wind up saying them, you know what I'm saying, as slogans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So Dipset was saying, you know, as members, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was members repping heavy, you know what I'm saying, at the time. So, you know, our set, that was everything. You know what I'm saying? What was your set? What set you claiming? You know what I'm saying? What set you claiming? You know what I'm saying? That was a big thing in New York. You know what I'm saying? Especially around that time, you know, you had Bloods. You know what I'm saying?
So of course Cam is gonna say he from the Bronx and all that when he was talking about he was from Harlem and all that, cause that hurt a nigga feelings if a nigga allow it. You dig? So yes, my boy's from the Bronx. Came down, rest in peace when Miss Sally passed away. Rest in peace. And then he got it shaken from there. What's so funny? No, I'm just saying. Yeah, you know, it's your boy. I gave my time as the time was permitted. As the, you know, the universe said, give her this amount of seconds. Should have been longer. Hey, she know I love her.
Right. No, but Hey, to go back, the backtrack a little.
Yo, you are funny.
Yeah. Yo, that shit threw me off.
You gotta keep that just like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn, man.
Yeah, like I said, the Diplomats was already made. You know what I'm saying? I just came and added my sauce and my swag to the movement. But yeah, Cam and Jim was already kind of locked in. They was in 5H, which was Jim's house in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know what I mean? We used to smoke all day and just talk about how big we gonna fucking be. You know what I'm saying? I used to take the cab down to Jim's spot. I ain't lie. I used to take the cab down there and ain't have no money to even get back. You know what I'm saying? Back uptown some nights. You know what I'm saying? So, it. Like, I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know, just trying to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, check it out. See this right here? You know what I'm saying? It's on the shirt, on the vibe, on everything, you know what I'm saying? Rocket on the block, leaning on the ride, you know what I'm saying? Boombox on the shoulder still, you know what I'm saying? Spin game, spin me, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Comfy, crispy, classic. And everybody gonna ask where you got it, then you hit them with it, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, you know? You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like, I know the whole playing field. So when you hear me making these rants, I always bring it back to a point of reality.
Just you're aware of the clip.
Yeah, but with these clips, what they do is they take the most vicious piece or the piece that they can make you look the most craziest inside of that viral moment, and then it goes wild, which I'm aware of. That is a great strategy that they started to put into this whole thing. And I seen this is something I'm watching in the recent, like how they clipping and
it's
viral clickbait and all this from just the smallest amount of words that I could say. And that's what created this whole
moment, right?
She's just going crazy right now.
Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, it is what it is.